the reach for this time. My little partner gon' kill him, no trippin'. He know that the cash man. Only hang with the drillers and killers and dope boys, so it ain't going that way. I had to switch up just to show that I'm tough. I can't beef with a bitch, that's the bad thing. Them the niggas ain't sliding around for shit. They little partner got killed and we all say. Nigga running my shit, I'ma dump the whole clip. I'ma go out like Cleo with Scarface. Bitch, it's the new way, new plays, each and every day, new Glocks, and we got a new safe. Hey, new dope coming straight off the plate, finna give it away to the freaks for a taste. Hey, finna smoke a whole zip to the face. I can't cut me your pullers, my stick in the plate. Had a show out of Tyler, was full of them drakes. Don't play you a whole lot of sticks in your face. Hey, it's the new way, new plays, each and every day, new Glocks, and we got a new safe. Hey, new dope coming straight off the plate, finna give it away to the freaks for a taste. Hey, finna smoke a whole zip to the face. I can't cut me your pullers, my stick in the plate. Had a show out of Tyler, was full of them drakes. Don't play you a whole lot of sticks in your face. See, we win in the race, man, never been last. We was always top 5 on a bad day. Taliban took me in, but I'm really 600. I still bang the set with a flag wave. This little nigga be tweaking, you know that I keep it. I stay with the heat at the Mavs game. Before all of this rapping, the nigga was stepping, but this shit gon' make sure we all pay. I be peeping the envy, these boy feeling shitty. Like, how you gon' smile with a mad face? Had to get up and get it, and now we done did it. Remember hitting licks off a back page. We been stepping on niggas way since the beginning. Was always in blitz with a ball fade. Started off in the Grove and then left out the city. Now I'm in the North and we all straight. Bitch, it's the new way, new plays, each and every day, new Glocks, and we got a new safe. Hey, new dope coming straight off the plate, finna give it away to the freaks for a taste. Hey, finna smoke a whole zip to the face. I can't cut me your pullers, my stick in the plate. Had a show out of Tyler, was full of them drakes. Don't play you a whole lot of sticks in your face. Bitch, it's the new way, new plays, each and every day, new Glocks, and we got a new safe. Hey, new dope coming straight off the plate, finna give it away to the freaks for a taste. Hey, finna smoke a whole zip to the face. I can't cut me your pullers, my stick in the plate. Had a show out of Tyler, was full of them drakes. Don't play you a whole lot of sticks in your face. Hey. Hey, Julia Braz. What up, what up? Who that? I call
common dick riders or the cool folk? Who that? Text up. Ah, my common dick riders. I don't watch his channel. Y'all some fucking liars. Jollof rice.
They're hybrids. They're hybrids.
Girl, you gotta
They have island influence.
listen. You go back to Jamaica and get yourself a man from y'all. Give those boys a good Jamaican influence. Okay? No more of that Yankee business. All right? Thank you for calling.
I hear you. I hear you.
Bless.
Have a good day.
Bless up. The Yankee girl. Oh, there she is, folks. So let me put this in the live chat. Lorna Chin talking greasy. Told babies, are you up to speed on Lorna Chin? Giving people smoke about who is and who isn't Jamaican. She's Chinese and she can spit patois and all of that. King Simon, what are you? King Simon, are you up to speed on Lorna Chin? Dayton, Ohio was cracking, was popping. Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, I'll kind of disagree with you. Dayton.
Well, hang on, sir. Are you from Dayton, Ohio, sir? Where are you calling?
I live in Dayton, Ohio, but I'm from Jamaica.
Okay. The home of Mark.
Yes, sir.
The home of Mark Adams from Slade.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it right.
The home of the. Yes, sir. The funk, Lakeside, Fayetteville.
No, sir. No, sir. Listen, Mark Adams.
Okay, Mark. Let's stick with Mark.
Yeah.
All right, but now the reggae and the invention. I'm gonna say this. The Chinese or some Chinese businessmen, they owned, as far as history says, they owned record shops. Some of them owned recording equipment, recording studios, so to speak. And then there was a popular band called Byron Lee and the Dragoneers who backed a lot of artists.
Yes.
I'm from the 60s. I was born in the 60s.
Okay.
There is a story that Toots coined the phrase reggae based on a dance that was called reggae, do the reggae. And I've heard another story that parallels that, but that's the first story that I heard, that Toots and the Maytals, Toots from the Maytals,
Yes.
used the word reggae in a song called Do the Reggae. But let's go back. So, yes, the Chinese were very involved. I'm going to use the word involved. I think there was a producer named Ken Corey. There was a label called Dynamic Records. And yes, a lot of them were Chinese owned because Chinese owned a lot of businesses in Kingston at that time. So yes, they were very involved in the music industry. I'm not going to say they invented anything. Because if that was the case, then there would be historic reggae musicians other than Byron Lee. And Byron Lee came from the, kind of like the Skia era, before even reggae was around, it was Skia and so forth, and
Ska.
reggae,
Ska.
probably the late, I'm sorry?
Ska. And then Byron Lee is credited as one of the founders of Rocksteady. Right?
Okay, I don't know, but it was around. And again,
Can I jump in, sir? Can I jump in?
yes, sir.
Now get ready. I'm going to throw you a curveball. Get ready. Curveball. Chinese men were laying down with Jamaican women and producing. This is a fact, sir. This is fact. And they were producing half Chinese Jamaican babies. Right?
Okay.
Sir, you're Jamaican. Let's keep it real. Chinese men.
I have Chinese in my family.
Oh, yeah, you're damn right you do. You're probably related to the Chins. Chinese
No,
men.
Mo Ying.
Okay. Chinese men working hard, right? And their women didn't mind them going to get a little Jamaican brown sugar, right?
I'm gonna leave that over there.
So you said they did.
Waypoint. What's going on, sir?
I'm gonna say I don't feel they invented reggae.
Hello, good to see you. How you doing?
Reggae was already.
That's what you said. Invented.
Roger that.
Sir,
Your music is story.
I did the same thing.
Invented those half Chinese Jamaican babies, and that's why you got what you got.
So I'm gonna openly say no. Because see now our bands were starting to come into themselves. The black band.
What you got going on?
Lead group were starting to come into themselves. The Scatterlights, Don Drummond, and those guys, were coming into themselves, and were now starting to be. And I get it. A lot of those guys were studio musicians, and so a lot of the artists were forced to just, you have to do your music with these guys. Back then, you didn't come with a band. There were no. I couldn't form a band and say, yes, I'm independent. There was no such thing. You'll hang out at the producer's gate all day long, maybe all night long, and hope to get called inside the fence. You know the history. You hope, because you see all the interviews. You hope somebody says, hey, Star, your turn. No, come on. Let me see what you have. You see what I'm saying? And the rest is history. I mean, group after group after group, it's the same story. And a lot of those guys were, a lot of those producers and studio owners and record shop owners were Chinese, like, one of the biggest labels, BT Records. Started at Kid Randy in Jamaica. And now they're who they are. So they were very involved. You gotta take that away.
The world is mad.
And I won't.
No
They
exchanges.
were involved, but invent, no.
Have you ever seen Rockers, the film? Rockers.
We are here, sir.
Yes. I have.
We are constituents from the old era.
I have.
Here today.
It's
See the craziness.
relevant, and yes, there's Chinese Jamaicans, and I don't know why even. I don't know
Everybody
why
thinks
separate
they're a doctor to pass a diagnostic.
But the truth is the truth.
And
I think
everybody
that
on
you're the
meds.
story, then you know.
I'm gonna drop out, but hang on a second. I think that many Chinese people have not spoken up in the past out of some type of shame, if you will, because there were 3 riots in Jamaica against Chinese, 1918, 1938, and 1965. In 1965, it was so brutal to
You remember
the
this?
point where Patricia Chin and Vincent Chin.
1965. How old were
They
you?
left everything. They had to go start over, and that's when they went to Queens and started BP Records.
Did you go to Florida first?
9 years
Well,
before
I'm
me.
not sure. You would know better than me, but
He be reminiscing all the American timeline, the history,
Randy Records. He wouldn't give them the name.
He's been around for a minute. This guy I'm listening to, he's 60, 61.
Randy Records. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got like 11 years on me.
I mean, the countdown shows would be, sponsored by somebody. You know what I mean? Because every Saturday night there was a top 10 countdown.
Right.
And that's how you knew the hits and what the hits were.
Right.
And it was sponsored by the label. And the only history of dancehall, the sound system, Paxson and on and on and on and on. All of those guys, the sound system owners became record label owners. At one point or another. Harry, all those guys. Prince,
Okay.
Kiss,
I actually
Roy,
seen
all of those guys.
corn-laced coyote crap
Even
in a
though
bag.
you were
what?
Tony's a good man. Been around.
What are we gonna do with that?
Historian.
Good man.
You know? Yeah.
My first idea, first thought that comes to mind is,
Didn't that Chinese man
yeah.
erect that monumental sign?
now launch that up against her front door, off their front door. Blam! You know, so the shit splatters.
Who else doing it?
Me not touch that eye. Me not touch that. That family too powerful eye. I mean, they might find me. Me not touch that.
Okay, you know, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It was Marley in '67.
You know, Bob used to write for I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Jimmy Cliff.
Probably too strong, man. You're not touching none of them.
Can I get you to?
You know, man, I really appreciate my phone.
Well, before you go, can I ask you a question with all due respect? Was Bob Marley a white man with a tan?
No. I'm gonna say no, right off the top. So it's like, all right,
Why he asked him that?
Well, can I ask you? Let me just say this before you break it down. Before you break it down.
Okay.
He had no style, no swag. No.
Wow.
You can do your own research.
Star, shut the fuck
He met
up.
Rita gave him everything.
Wow.
Introduced him to.
Oh, shut the fuck up, bro.
You put an ice cement in your mouth and you start to that cool air.
He was like Drake. Bob Marley was like Drake until he met Rita. Gonna finish up.
Nah. Get the fuck out of here.
The young lady that you just spoke to, he's like, oh, she's born in America and all that stuff.
Get the fuck out of here.
You talking American and you got to quickly Jamaicanize yourself, otherwise you're gonna get clowned. You know what I'm saying? So Bob, I don't know. Bob was born in Saint Anne.
Hey.
History. I'm not sure. Rita was born in Cuba. I have family from Cuba.
Star.
There's close Cuban and American, Cuban Jamaican
Go
side.
suck
Rita
your
was born in
mother.
Cuba, you know, so there's that part of it. I'm not sure about what her musical history was or her Rastafarian history was. There's so many stories. The family too powerful. You have to watch yourself for your thoughts.
Introduced him.
Watch how you talk.
Anyways, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. So, thank you.
I've heard other stories. Like, yeah, man.
Respect.
Big up yourself.
Big up. King Simon, you might have to call back in. King Simon. We're talking that talk right now. This is an extended research show. Hold on a second. I shouldn't have gone there about.
Nah. You shouldn't have.
Miss Pat from BP Records, she said she knew Bob Marley when he was a teenager. He used to come by Randy's Records. He was quiet. Looking for his friends. She's working the
I
counter,
didn't notice
talking
that
to
you
people all
said
over the
something.
goddamn place.
Yeah.
If you ask me, she told me you should lock up your hair. I said, what? Lock up your hair.
Yeah, that was me.
Right now. Wicked Hebrew got your donation. Are you calling in? So he says, so I do the other
Everything okay?
called the black one.
Yes.
It's squigger. Hey man, those squirrels are so entertaining in my backyard. Guys, if you have not been to my other YouTube channel, please go to Squirrel Party. But let me just say this. Do not go there talking about some hip hop crazy stuff. Just go there. It's a vibe. It's just squirrels. I'm not doing any editing. I want you to see what I see when I wake up in the morning. I was thinking about putting cameras inside the squirrel houses. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that extra shit, man. You know, just thank you, Wicked Hebrew, for your donation. Somebody called it. Oh. Peace, God, peace.
Come on, man. Ride high in the van, boy. What's going on?
I should
Peace,
call
how you
him.
doing? How you doing?
I've called him plenty of times.
Yeah,
What?
So
Let's shut the fuck up.
if they taking everything from black people from sugar to the GPS to the railroad, this and that, when you look at that, okay, if you're not really extensively looking, you would think and assume that white people created and generated all of it. So why not let the Chinese take something for them? They don't consider themselves black anyway. So I just wanted to let y'all know, and I'm sorry, I know a lot of rosters cut their dread at this point, but Jackie Chan is the godfather of reggae.
Jackie Chan is the godfather of reggae. Oh, it's a new world.
You're sipping a cold as you should.
No, it's different, just them black.
Yeah.
It's cool, man, laying it down, man, but
Oh, you
I just had
you on the patio, you got the grill going.
Nah, man,
Yeah,
nah.
thank you.
Do you have on the Gucci or the Prada slides? Gucci or Prada?
Nah, man. Nah, we'll do that.
You want some, bro?
I think the material age was over past 25, so, I ain't into the material like that, but, I just wanted to let the Rasta man know the godfather of reggae is Jackie.
Okay.
I'm not. Last
Peace.
night is dead.
Peace. That's old hate Jersey nigga. He's good people. And that nigga, he still get money. Don't let him fool you. He gets the brand new Benz every year. Every year. Peace. How do I say your name? I can't pronounce it. It's with the CHEA. Charlena. Hi, Charlena. Well, thank you, baby. I'm enjoying North Carolina right now. I'm supposed to be back up north. I just been prolonging. I gotta stop in Philly. I'm gonna go to New York City. I've been busy, but thank you for your donation. You are a good-looking woman. Okay. I think we're done.
So
with
tell me
those
what happened, man.
notes here. We've been having a very healthy discussion. Started this afternoon. This
Any
is
progress?
Thursday, in case
And
you don't know.
what's
Did Chinese
what's
people
the stuff
help
in the
create
bag
reggae
for?
music in Jamaica? Unlike the Hispanics, again, who assisted the black art form known as hip hop, I'm saying the Chinese were a very integral part of the formation of the music. They were
Yes,
already
boss.
intertwined in the culture. Let's not play that game. And they
It's funny that he's talking on this topic because I was talking the other day with Prince
presented it to the world.
about Chinese breakdance
Guys,
crews.
If you don't know who Patricia Chen
And,
is,
see,
aka
Damon,
Miss
could you
Fat,
cheer me up, my friend?
you will see a
And
beautiful woman,
could you cheer me up, my friend?
not even 5
And
feet
Grandma
tall.
died.
The knowledge that's within her head, and she's got a book out.
If you're not trolling,
I never had long conversations.
my condolences to you for your loss.
Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Good to see you.
Cheer you up? I don't know.
Working for Atlantic Records, Reprise Records.
I don't know about that.
Electra nights ago.
Hopefully that would.
Different one-stops, mom and pop. Go there with, boxes of.
Not really a people pleaser.
A box of cleans was how you tried
But,
to persuade
again,
people.
if you're not trolling,
If they were billboard reporting stores,
my condolences to
radio
you.
reporting stores. Anybody ever heard of Downtown Records?
I lost my grandmother
In New York City. Those were my niggas.
a couple years
Puerto
back.
Ricans down there. I'm not gonna say their names.
No cap on your life.
Take them clean.
My condolences to you,
And
partner.
cleans, meaning they did not have there was no holes punched in the.
Tell you what I tell people,
So they could.
my people, when they encounter loss, you know what I mean? Situations like that.
So I used to go
keep
to
that
these
person
different
alive.
places. King Simon.
Whatever
And she was
you loved of
such
them,
a sweet woman. She's
whatever they used to tell you,
very
that you listen to or
what's the word?
possibly weren't listening to.
approachable.
Well, take all that
And
into
keep in mind, when you watch her interviews, and I hope that you do, watch and listen to her, notice how she says,
take all that into serious consideration and move forward with it. You know, they say that, you know, they're watching over you now. So show them that you was listening. We all got to go at some point, and nobody knows at what point. But stay on point with it, man. Nah, it ain't easy. And there's really, I don't think, really a cool way to go about it aside from what I'm suggesting, which is to just basically, what I'm saying is keep them in the highest respect, keep them alive with you. They no longer alive with us, but they alive with you. Keep them alive. I do. My grandmother's sitting with us right now. No problem, man. Doesn't take much for me to be civil. And I am not desensitized by the times. And as I mentioned, as long as you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't got to say again, no, I ain't. But, you know, as long as you're not, then respectfully, I don't need to know you. You know, you said you're my friend. Subscribe to the channel. We'll become friends, hopefully. But, yeah, man. You do the same. Have a good night. Take it easy. I see you when I see you. Aussie Gaming. And Waypoint, where'd you go? I want to know I know what's in the bag. I want to know what is your intent? What do you intend to do with that? Or are you just telling me that you had to remove it? You told her to remove it, they ain't move it, and you end up having to move it. I don't know. Tell you, I've been waiting for the update.
My music. Look at live chat. Anybody ever seen Miss Pat, aka Patricia Chin, when she talks about reggae and other things? She says, my music. My. Guys, I want to take one more call, then take a break. Hold on a second. Let me see if I get this cold. You're going to be my last call before my break. Are you there? You ready? Good evening. 477.
I'm here. I'm back, actually. I'm back.
Wait.
Different topic.
Wait. Now, I don't usually talk to people twice. Is this the Yankee girl whose family is from Jamaica?
Yes, we done. We done with that. Want to know about my half-breed pity them? Want to know about my people and from you? That's done. That's the best thing we done.
Where do you want to start? Okay, you have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, so no, I just wanted to kind of touch on. You were talking about, black banking and the distrust for black banks or startup black banks.
That wasn't really a topic. I was just, somewhat sort of, I don't know how we even got to that. It's not something I want to do.
It's kind of very short.
Your aunt and uncle are
saying that for
still with us?
it's a
You said they're 90 something? It was my grandmother. She passed away at 96.
Trying to branch out is a good thing. We used to have our own towns. We used to have our own things. But it just has to be the right way and a little bit of civility with that. There's so many Ponzi schemes.
And what you just said, what you shared, like
formulated the right way, I feel like.
Yeah.
I hear you. And you sound like a knowledgeable person.
Like, you know the fucked up thing about that? I mean, it's a blessing to be around, watch life progress, change rather. I wouldn't even know that it was progression, but it's crazy. My aunt, one of my aunts rather, because she knew that I had like serious depth of love for her mother, my grandmother, she decided to tell me, to share with me that she couldn't wait for, my grandmother to pass away, and that she was gonna die alone with no one at her side. She went on this rant saying that my grandmother only cared about her friends and that she's gonna die alone. She was mad. This is my aunt. And she just said that. She was just like, ah, yeah, all she's ever cared about all her life is her appearance and her friends. She's gonna die alone. I was like, damn, it's fucking cold. But I come from the same sector of the refrigerator as I have no love for her sister. And the love that a child should have for their mother, I do. But I gave all of it, most of it, the better part of it, to her mother. So I love my grandmother. So much, I considered her my mother. I told her that. I'm sure that had to go over a little different. I didn't even think about it. I was just telling her the truth for how I felt. I told my aunts, I told a lot of my family members that. Voice is very low. And I played the thing to see if it was on right. Can you hear me? So, I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, death. So many people have attachments to it. But the fact that, just the fact that you're still alive, they're still alive, it's a good thing. And as long as it's not about hatred and people sitting around waiting for another person to perish, then it's a good thing. Life had their time, your time, our time. In life right now may not have been the best churn and passage on the timeline for humanity. It hasn't been for quite some time. Anyway, it wasn't good before we got here. And I'll say, well, I can see increments and glimmers of improvement. There should be mass amounts of it, but there isn't. So we become immediate historians. Current living, breathing historians. Clearly, that's crazy. I can remember thinking towards my parents and my grandparents and everybody before me as a child, as a teenager, just your thoughts. Like, damn, everybody else got to experience a different life. You know what I mean? Different way of society and shit. And we get our own passage. I'm speaking louder, hoping that you can hear me. Can you hear me? Any better?
You're college educated, yes?
Correct.
I'm just a high school dropout, so don't take what I say too serious. Okay, so
There's different types of things. Just because you read books and, pass school doesn't mean that you're more knowledgeable than somebody who did it.
okay. So now, are you involved in black credit unions, or banking, or both?
Banking. I'm open to it. If Black Credit Union would recruit me to work for them, I'm open to that. But I'm definitely in the financial arena.
You spoke about when you said us not taking advantage. Can you say that again? I missed that part. Or not being educated. How'd you phrase that?
No, not about not being educated. I was just saying that some people take the degrees and value it maybe. So there's book sense and there's common sense. Just because you have either or, it's really best to have a combination of both. But both can get the job
Book
done.
sense and common sense. There's book sense, common sense, street sense.
A response to what
Book
you
smarts.
said about people not taking advantage of, forget how you phrased that, something with banking or credit union.
Oh, well, we don't take advantage of really trying, if you don't have the knowledge, like trying to
Right.
gain it. So I'm a young Black professional in this field, and let's say I'm 31. Somebody in their early 20s or 25, they come into my office, I'm a bank manager, hey, I want to do X, Y, Z. I want to build credit. I want to own a home. And I sit here and, kind of pour into them the knowledge, the steps that they need to obtain these things. And
I differ. It's just the second part for me. Like, maybe I misread. You said, I know I didn't, but let me see. I want everyone to live forever. I'm with you. Well, actually, not everyone, but if you are a good person, which I want everyone to live forever. If you're a good person, I like that. We conjunct the two. Uh, I want you around, and if you are a horrible person, I want you to live with it for eternity. Yeah, nah. If you're a horrible person, how about we just, vote on you not living? That works. And then we'd have a utopia of people that live, good people that live forever. May the good prosper, and the horrible people, they get put to death. Nah, we ain't fucking with y'all. Don't know how you came about to be such a horrible person, but you gotta go. In a world of iffery. I don't like the horrible people living for eternity part. Doesn't rest well with me. We got to do something about that. Horrible people enjoy being horrible. Good people enjoy being good. Water and oil, they don't mix. I'm more of a 1800s kindred spirit. I got an 1800s, 1700s kindred spirit with me for sure. We'll cut off your fucking arm if you steal from me. I have no problem with that. Idea seems fair. It's just. That'll learn you. And when you're missing an arm, we all know why. You a thief. You're missing an ear, it's because we told you so and you didn't listen, so we cut off your ear. I like that. By the way, I wouldn't be missing nothing. I'd be as you see me, intact. But their whole life is miserable, and I don't want that to end. But, I hear you, but most horrible and miserable people, they like it, we've heard. Misery loves company. And they, I believe, 10 out of 10 times make other people's lives miserable. I'm speaking from experience here. So, nah, straight to hell with them. No stop at heaven's gate. Go directly to hell. We'll hook it up. We got you. We'll give you one last horrible choice. How do you choose to die? Would you like a lethal injection? Would you like to be electrified? Would you like to be gassed? And I mean, I'm willing to go out on a limb for you. If you want to be burned alive, see if we can't pull a couple strings. No hee hee ha ha. I'm very so fucking serious. I think with laws like that intact, we guaranteedly secure a better future for humanity. Now give me some business suits and a podium, some sponsors, and let's go. And again, it's just Yep, their life is miserable. They're miserable. Okay. And that would be okay if they didn't make other people's lives miserable. It's that part where you get my interest. No, they need to pay for that shit. Good guys finish last, and the bad never see their day in court. I don't like that. We got to change that. We change that. Good guys. We don't want to be chauvinistic. Good people finish last. Being optimistic as a good person, you'd be like, well, I finished the race. Good guys finish last. Okay. I used to run cross country, and the biggest thing for every runner in the race, be it a decathlon, a 5K race, whatever the case, is to finish the race. Not it ain't all about like with track and field about as much as finishing first. No, it's about finishing the race. There are many that do not finish the race. So if good guys finish the race last, good guys, at least they finish. At least we got across the line. You know what I mean? We still in this bitch. What's the next competition? No, I would completely rally, and I know, sounds harsh, seems extreme. The fuck it isn't. I'm just taking what's already out there, history of humanity. Yeah. There's some things that seem, I don't know. To me, it seems right. To me, it seems right. And I am all about coexisting. I'm pro life. But a lot of people don't like to. And that doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you don't like to. But there's more to it than just that. Got to deal with the dark, ugly shit. And to that, I say exterminate it. No way better to be free of a problem than to just eradicate it. Get the fuck rid of it. I use this on many levels. So, while I promote to have respect for people in their passing and death, whether you know them or not, as long as they were good people and just in a good sense of approach towards death, I'm still an advocate that would give death some offerings. Here, take them. They've decided they want to join you. Their actions have spoken. We've listened to their words. Yeah. 5-on-5 match. They're ready for death. I mean, why else would our court systems have people being sentenced to death? It's a thing. And horrible people, not, annoying. Like, trolls don't deserve to die. I wouldn't, no. Actual horrible people. Because being a troll, you can grow out of. Being a horrible person, no, we're not looking for any rehabilitation here. If we've got you dead to right on offsetting someone else's life, taking some other life unlawfully, hey, my name's not Robespierre for nothing. Off with your motherfucking head. They be doing all sorts of intricate research. Maximilian Robespierre, come back and talk to me. Man's died 1794. I was born 1974. When I was a kid, I used to draw castles, catapults, shields, crests, thrones, axes, swords, and the guillotine. Robespierre is responsible for the most usage of the guillotine. 17,000 plus people got their heads cut off. Like, no joke. It's just who he was. And Buddy was also a lawyer. He was all sorts of shit. An artist, poet, politician, architect. Theorist. He was a man of many trades. So it wasn't like he was crazy at all. It's just how it was in them times. Oh yeah. And when I went to France, I lived for 7 years where he rested at. His last standing place before he inevitably got his head cut off, I lived there in that village. Nothing I planned, but we all know life has been written for us. And they say people be coming back and all sorts of indifferent shit. I don't know. Coincidence or something else, in a sense. Notice, we're cool. We're not off with your fucking head already. But I flipped it. Have a tall glass of shut the fuck up. In other words, don't talk to me no more. Shut the fuck up. Because without your head, you wouldn't be able to talk to me, right? And in real life, watch your tone. I'll be ready to take heads off. And at the same time, every day, I'm cool with many. The old yin and the yang. On one hand, I could be like Martin, and we ain't talking the comedian, Martin Luther King. And on the other hand, I could be like Malcolm X. You gotta realize how dangerous that is. And Martin Luther King, he was his own man, his own entity, his own situation. You had Malcolm X, he was his own man, his own situation, his own entity. You had people that followed him, you had people that followed him. What if you put the two of them together? I mean, life has a way of evolving, right? You know that. So, how's it go? I'm just a product of my environment. Right. But see, me, I'm that and then some. Come on. I was born in Harlem. What the hell am I doing in Paris? Chilling. And those 7 years outside of this country gave me a brand new perspective about this country and life. Now, I know, because I know. Not just ninjas. Everybody except your sister be hating on that. I don't really like that, I've gathered. And what you got the Eiffel Tower tattooed on your neck. What's that about? Fucking tattoo is what it's about. Autobots, mount up. What's that about? Look, Larry, what you talking about, Willis? It's good, sir. How we doing? Autobots now, mount up. They're about to come out with the Autobots, the Transformers versus G.I. Joe movie. I got to see this. The and my coolest constituent of California, man, how you doing? My unofficial officiated big bro. Honestly though, I mean, just judging off the actions. Huh? Huh? You're here to make sure I take the last two? Because I haven't. Yeah, there's two in there. You here to make sure that, you know what I mean? I take the last two collagen multi-source pills. Roger that. Oh man, now we are talking the language that we were taught. Let's have a great conversation. How was that? Because I done had that a whole bunch of times, and I suggested that to you. I said, man, you know, I don't know what the fuck, but you know, go ahead and let them. How you feeling? He's got acupuncture, which reminds me. I could probably go for a session. I haven't. Yeah, I've had acupuncture since I've been here 2 times. Not as many as I should have, but yeah. That's what's up. I want to be a good person and help everyone, but I have a bad temper and can't deal with some things. I have to go upstairs in a second. Better day tomorrow. Say less, stay fresh. It's gonna be alright. I would like to promise to you, but yeah, just make it alright. And yes, we're good people, and we're not perfect, and there are major difficulties for us dealing with certain energies and, you know, understandings. I get it. Trust me. I'm on the same flight. I'm just a few rows back in seat 29 here. I'm gonna go back and keep going back because of the benefits. Yeah. You do what I should have been doing. Go ahead and do that. Yes, sir. Now that you know, bring it back. No one's half the battle. Yo, Joe. Huh? But, sir, how do you feel? You had acupuncture for the first time in your life today. You're older than me, which is a good thing. I respect my elders, so that's nothing but respect. But yeah, how you feel? Because I'm remembering it's all coming back now. I remember our conversation. I know the injury you've underwent, so it's like, damn, that might be like a super tricky road for them. I don't know. But how you feeling? Because they could have concentrated on different areas. Shit in your feet, in your hands, in your ear. I think those are mandated points anyway. Right? You had one here, you had one here, you had one in the side of your foot. No? What'd they do? Was it just one person, a team of people? I've had a team standing around me. I've had 4 acupuncturists just like, okay, let me pass, let me get the 912. Okay, you know, let us know if you feel any tension or whatever. Everything all right? Yeah, no, I'm fine. You guys do what you do. I used to go to a university in New York City, the University of Acupuncture. And for just $25, they will have you looking like Pinhead. My chi has to be aligned eternally. I feel something, but it's not enough, and I know if I keep going, I will be able to recognize what I'm feeling right now. Roger that. Right. They woke up something. We're picking up a sense. Did you see that? Did you hear the blip? Hold on, go back. See it? There it is. Let's probe in further. Yeah. Yeah. Go with it, man. Go with it. I have nothing bad to report about acupuncture, sir. Ever. I've had sessions on sessions on sessions. It was my secret at one point. Hey, Nips. You know about acupuncture? You remember where they be having the needles all that? Yeah. You ever did that? No, I wouldn't. You're missing out. In my humble, owned by me opinion, I remember the first time I was like, oh shit, what the fuck going on here? Mr. Lee knows some shit. What they say? This is Eastern medicine. All right, well shit. To hell with the West. You know, I'll pop a Tylenol every now and then, you know. One doctor took care of me today. It was a 30-minute session for $10. When I say you got a deal, that's an understatement. Stay with that doctor. That doctor just wanted to help out. And give it some time. You know, day one. Yeah. Hey, a doctor told me he had patients that came in weekly. And I quote, so I have one guy who comes in just to de-stress from the stress of the week. He comes in every week. Oh, noted. Why I haven't taken benefit of that is because I'm no longer in New York talking to that doctor. I'm out here in these mountains and I don't trust nobody. But yeah, I love me some Eastern medicine. Right. You know what I mean? Break out the chia pet plants and all that, you know? Start wearing Chinese robes and shit, you know what I mean? The day thereof. Black with the gold trim. That's good though. I'm happy for you about that, man. Word. Yeah. Hmm. See? Do you see what I see? Look, let me show you. We were just sitting here talking about death. Not in a bad way. Depending on whose perception in the ear, they might say, I don't know. I don't think we were talking about it in a bad way. Quite enlightening, actually. And I'm not one to actually keep conversation about said matter. But now we talking about life. And before that, I made mention of the yin and yang. You came through the door talking about your cheek. I'm drinking coffee We spilling tea. The good kind. Earl Grey shit. You know? Always in the gray area. Gray area is a good place to be. Take a look at the streets. They ain't paved with gold. They're gray. You know what I mean? He has my medical records from my doctors. I have 2 sessions a week. My dude done stepped into overdrive. Stepping into hyperdrive. What's up? I need some shit like that. I see him on Monday morning. Catch you Friday evening. Catch me outside. $20? Who we kidding? Nobody. This shit here serious. It's important to know how to tap into your chi. Mm-hmm. I don't tap into my chi as much as my chi taps into me. Bruce Lee said, become water. I'm an Aquarius. It's far too easy.
Sorry.
No need for apology. I'll just make sure you're okay. You okay?
Yeah.
And this is the smoking section. Would you like it?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't believe in Western medicine. They are not trying to heal patients. And I believe in your word because I know you've been a patient. Let us be patient. End result. They solved what? Anything, question. Anything they did up to this point. Up to the point that you decided you ain't fucking with it. Did you feel what you felt today? Like you said, notice something. Did you ever notice that something before? Or is Mr. Lee and them on to something? I'm thinking Mr. Lee and them on to something. If anybody spent time in studies to be precise, it would be Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is pretty precise about things. You know, we're all special in our own way. And sometimes you have to take the benefits of that into deep consideration. If Mr. Lee's been studying algebra since 6, I'm going to leave it to Mr. Lee to assume that the math is right. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to assume. I'm going to go with a guarantee. Western medicine keep their patients sick. I'm growing horsetail in my garden. Mm-hmm. We met when I, was in my garden. I haven't been since. Well, it was a peaceful state, though, that I remember. was playing classical music I was playing like straight up Mozart for my plants and whatnot, I guess. No, all Western medicine isn't bad, but yes, that is a fact. They keep the patient subdued under some guessing shit, and if they know, then they put them through phases, it's just a fucked up process, for lack of better words. That is not to say that the East has all the cures for everything, but on the matter of human anatomy, Western versus East, I think they got it. I'm pretty sure they got it. You get a bunch of doctors that don't know what the fuck's going on. They didn't recognize that it was this. It's too much of that. Way too much of that. I literally forgot about it until you just mentioned it. That's exactly what I need. My shoulders, my neck. Yeah. Cause that's what I do. I tense up. I get so tense, I turn just like granite and shit. And then I become numb. And when you like that, you're walking around like Colossus, you don't feel much. You're ready to kill shit. Horsetail is a powerful herb. It's good for hair, nail, skin, and kidneys. Well, I've already accepted a hereditary defeat. My grandmother told me, she said, "Oh, you got your grandfather's traits. You got his DNA." Oh, well, I have dreamt, that one day science will, nail it, and then there'll just be a pill you can pop for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden you wake up and you look like one of the Jackson 5. Be awesome. Nails, always good. I don't know. But the kidneys, I assume my kidneys are fine. I don't put my kidneys through shit. I'm not like a lot of common people that drink every day and put their kidneys through shit because of it. I don't even drink anymore, honestly. I'm up to forgetting when it was the last time I had a drink. I know it wasn't too long ago, about a year back or half a year ago or something. Celebrate something. And it's been, what, years? You've been telling me, help me out with stuff. So thank you. And before I forget, take the last two and it's done. Hey, because of you, your suggestion. Knocked off 180 of these. That's a cough, a laugh, and almost dying on the 79th and 80th pill right there. I remember when you first told me about them, I was like, yeah, so I can't overdose on them or nothing, right? No, you can take the whole damn thing right now. So, well, we're not gonna do that. But the other day I slammed like 8 of them. You drank the deer antler velvet mix with chaga mushroom, reishi mushroom, lion's mane, quarter mushroom, and black mocha root. Exactly. It's shit like that. That'll definitely keep you going. I don't know, ladies in the background making mental note of, oh, okay, cool. Gotta get some of that. Seriously. No, you didn't hear? Jeez. Need some velvet mix, some chaga mushroom, reishi mushroom, some more lion's mane, some quarter mushroom, and some black mocha root. It's a powerful drink. After that, have 2 of those a week. You know, unfortunately, Dr. Sebi is no longer with us. May he rest in peace. But we do have some of the students still with us. Huh? You want to feel powerful? Try that. It's not the best of tasting, but the benefits is out of this world. That's right, medicine never tastes good. The best tasting medicine is deer velvet. It's tasteless. You put that in your drink, you wouldn't even know you had it. You could slip somebody some deer velvet. It's just gonna make them focused as fuck. It's been banned in the Olympics. Yeah, you knowing. 5 minutes out from closing. It's been a good typical Tuesday smoke sesh. I'm glad to hear you had that, you started that, the process with that. He said 30 minutes, right? Yeah, that's about the time of a session. Yeah. Now, how about that book? What's going on? We pull any chapters together? Or right now we are the chapter. Which is cool. I just told one of the talent artists at the voiceover studio that, you know, I'm going through a new chapter in my life. They wanted me to audition for episode or something dealing with the new season of Stranger Things. Sounds cool. I'm thinking about, yeah. Getting back into that. I mean, I let it go in the first place because I had direct connect, and that was something I had going in New York. Never imagined doing that outside of New York. I had direct line to the studio. These dudes over here bugging. I'm reading a comment. Somebody said Halasiad was a scam artist. He wasn't even Jamaican. Oh, that's new. I had one needle put next to my left thumb and next to my right thumb. I had one needle put on my trap on the left side and also on the right side. Me, it's always been the foot, the hands, the ear, the back, and neck. I think once the back of the knee, not quite sure. 7 o'clock on the dot. And my blunt's done. I'm about to get up out of here. Go greet the night shift. As I do. So, again, appreciate you pulling up, tuning in. Respectfully salute to everybody. I will catch you on the next one. Stay safe, stay smart, stay up. You know my cadence. Yeah. And, shit. Definitely stay in touch. I need to know, the progress. Keep me posted on the progress. All right. Peace out.